Alright, good morning everybody. Welcome to Bad Boys TV. We got the silver singles starting. Jim Lawson versus Steve Livingston. We're coming to you live from the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Da, 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 da. Here we go. This should be Jim Lawson, and he scratches on the brake. How's the sound? Can you all hear me? And let's see what Steve can do. This is a race to 5. Don't forget to hit that like button. And he has opted for the solids. Let's see what he's going to do with him. Shouldn't really be a problem here. Think you can still get the 1. Sorry about that. Their internet likes to kick us off every once in a while. It's so awesome. Everybody back? Hop in that chat room, let us know if you can hear us. Hello, hello. Alright, well, I checked. The sound is working. That's good. Yeah, every once in a while the internet here just shuts off and you have to log back in. I don't know why. They can't just set it so I can do what I need to do. So we're coming to you live from the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino in Tulsa, Oklahoma. This is the Black Gold 8-Ball Championships. We'll be playing singles today, tomorrow, Friday the teams start. And we'll be playing through Sunday. Well, the 8-ball must go by the 2-ball. Yeah. Well, he got that nice little nudge there, so they either go in the side or in the upper, and he looks like he called the side. He almost got snagged behind the 2. Oh, uh-oh, don't go in. Don't go in. Well, Steve gets a gift. Takes a 1-0 lead. This stream is sponsored by Jam Up Apparel. If you don't play Jam Up, you should wear Jam Up. Great little company. Pool players apparel made by pool players. Go check out their website. Get some nice designs too. Really comfortable. Well, Steve will be breaking. He's got a 1-0 lead. I did not see nothing drop. Choices. Really, the stripes, I think, are the best choice here because there's really no cluster. He's just got to get the right shape at the right time. Looks like he's going to shoot the 10. Yep. Better start going up table. Didn't quite get, either he went a hair too far. I think he can make this and run the cue ball into the 6. Yeah, just shoot the 15 in the upper right hand corner, make the cue ball hit the 6, then you got the 14 roll forward, the 13, then come down and get the 11 and get your shape on your 8. Just like that. Hit that nice. You don't want to roll too far forward. You can, but you hit that perfect. Now you got to decide what angle you want on the 11 to get shape on the 8. And you have several choices. I'm going to guess you'll go to the bottom rail and then back up towards the 6 a little bit. Probably land between the 8 and the 6 for the 8 in the lower left-hand corner. And he'll take a, oh, perfect. Wasn't sure he hit that with inside English. And now we have a 1-1 ball game. And Jim also gets the break. Thanks for tuning in to Bad Boys TV. We'll be a little bit more awake and alive a little later today. But we will have pool coming to you all day long. Don't forget to subscribe to Bad Boys TV. When you hit the subscribe button, a little bell will come up. Click on that. That way you get notified every time we go live and you won't miss anything. Got lots of videos from past tournaments you might want to go check out, especially Derby City Classic. I had a lot of topspin on that cue ball. Neither one of these players can seem to make a ball on the break. Table's being stingy. Well, Steve has chose the stripes. Looks like the 9 ball is going to be probably his toughest. The 12 is not in a great spot, but it's makeable. And he's got the 11 right there and the 13 right there in front of the side to get easy shape on it. So we'll see what he's planning on doing with that 9 ball. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to work a little harder for a shape on the 12 ball now. Well, we just made a mess. Running in that 8 ball is the last thing he wanted to do. Start bumping balls, we get in trouble quick. He's just going to try to roll this up. Well, if it's me, I'm shooting the 7 and breaking out the 4. Looks like the 1-2 ago, but you kind of need to move that 5 ball out of the way so you get a bigger pocket. So shoot the 7, take a swing at bumping the 12 out. If you don't get there, shoot the 3, the 5, or the 6. You can shoot up there and try to bump the 5 out of the way just a little bit so the 1-2 is clear. Get it? Yeah, he gave it a try. A little bit too much top English. Looks like he's shooting the 5 ball. Yeah, didn't come up as high as he'd have liked to. He's checking out his combo. Yep. Oh, too soft and not straight enough. Got that 9 ball in trouble though. Well, maybe it fits by there. Well, you gotta hit it. What a shot. Yeah. He got a smile on his face. He knew he was lucky to not give up ball in hand on that one. Yeah, that was a very nice shot. Yep. He's willing to give up ball in hand there. Didn't even try to make a hit. Jim's got a couple shots. Ball in hand is real handy for. The 8 ball is going to be still tied up because he doesn't really have anything over there he can break it out with. Could take a swing at it right now, though. Shoot the 6 in the lower right-hand corner and just hit that with a nice follow stroke. The cue ball might go over there and bump that 8 or 14 out. I think the 2 can be made if you go rail first off this left side rail. He opted to break them apart. And Steve's balls are makeable. You just gotta hit the shot. He landed in the no zone there. Tough little cut on the 1 ball. Let's see if he ends up in any shape. It's hanging on for dear life. Well, he can shoot the 6 all the way down here in the lower right-hand corner. Draw back, shoot the 3 in the left side. Then the 1, but none of these shots give him a breakout on the 8. Steve needs to take a little time with his aiming. It seems to be just setting and swinging. Looks like he's aiming to cut that across to the lower right. If he makes it, he should have a shot on the 14. Cue ball should come around a couple rails. Oh, he shot it too soft. He'd still been okay, and if he'd have shot it to make it, the cue ball would have been a little higher too. He's in front of the hole now. Jim's got to figure out what to do with that A ball. Well, nothing from there. Bank the 3 across side and then come across the front of the 8. Bank it in the lower right hand corner, I guess. elected to play safe. It's really not that safe. I mean, he left Steve a nice little bank cross corner, which automatically gives him shape on the 14. And if Steve would have shot that to make it, he'd be sitting pretty right now. Wow. Yeah, just roll the 14 in. Either guy seems to want to win this game. Don't draw, do a nice 2-rail stroke. That'll work. But man, you had to plow that to get there. Well, Steve takes a 2-1 lead. I think it's Steve's break. Could be wrong. That was not the prettiest of games. Birmingham, Alabama's in the chat room. Where's everybody from? 23 watching. Early on a Wednesday morning. Alright, we got somebody from Wisconsin. I have no idea how to say that first. The name of the town. That'd be an Indian name. Sheboygan. Sheboygan? Sheboygan, Wisconsin. I'll run with that. Well, got a little bit of a mess down here, but it can be ran out without actually moving anything. I'd probably shoot the 10 first, so you didn't have to run into the 2. We got Ohio in the chat room. You guys watching from work? You got ball in hand. 14 ball. Appears to not go the way he's looking at it. Got a small window for the 9, which is easy to get to from the 10 ball. But the 9 to the 14 is a little tougher. Ah, laid up with a broken ankle. Ouch. Hey Jay, welcome. Yeah, Kenny's sleeping in. Brett apparently is sleeping in, so I'm in this chat room and doing the stream all by myself at the moment. What a safety. Now they're debating whether he called it or not. Yeah, that's what it appears to be. Yeah, Kenny usually doesn't get at it. When we're at home, Kenny usually doesn't show his face till like 4 or 5 p.m. But he can't go to bed till 5 or 6 a.m., so it's all good. But usually I go to bed at 2 or 3 in the morning and I'm up by 9 or 10. So the great debate. If you didn't call a safety, I'd make him shoot again. Yeah, these guys are shooting a little shaky this morning, but it is early. It's a shame we don't have the referees mic'd. Well, looks like he is got gem shooting. Not sure if I agree with that. If Steve didn't call a safety. It's kind of a catch-22 because Steve shot his ball into another ball that was blocking the pocket. And you don't have to call an obvious, but you are supposed to call banks and combinations. So technically it's a little funky. You right in there, baby? Mad chaos in the tournament room. 40 tables going. Everybody at a table. People standing around. It's busy in there. Just got to connect the dots. They're all right there. Oh. This is the silver division. So there's a bronze, silver, and gold and platinum divisions. So this is probably, roughly speaking, just below or right at your average player for league. Your gold is your just above average and a little higher. And then your platinum are your strong league players. So we had a 2-2 ball game. Neither guy has really shot that well, but they also haven't shot terribly. There's a couple mistakes here and there. Well, that is twice that Steve has had that shot and missed the ball completely. Now Jim has ball in hand. He's shooting the stripes. Yep, got to deal with these two somehow. He gets these two handled, everything else is out in the open. I like shooting the 10 here and getting shape on the 11, and it would be, well, that was a very fortunate double kiss there to get him where he's at. I think he's a little off angle to roll down for the 11. You should be just shooting the 7 right here. I don't know why he's struggling with the 2. You got the 7 right there across from you. There you go. Come back and make that 2 ball when you got a better angle on it. Well, where to go now? The 12 ball's in an icky spot. But Jim could make this 14, then come down here and shoot the 10, and get himself an angle where he could shoot the 11 into the lower left and roll forward. Looks to me like the 12 goes all the way up in the upper left, or the 9. But if he could roll forward so he could shoot the 12 in the upper left and just stop the cue ball right there, then he could shoot the 9 in the right side. But he is elected to come the other direction, and he's going to have to pay for that. Fee accepted. Almost pulled that back too far. Kind of running amok trying to get shape on that 9 ball. Hey everybody, we got Brian Wilson from the Beach Boys in the chat room. Brian's gonna get back on and go, no, dude, I'm not that old. Well, we gotta see what Jim's got planned for this 9 ball. He hasn't figured out that when you're going into a ball on the rail, top English makes it a lot tougher to get to the other end of the table. Let's see. I don't think he called it. I think he's just going to try to roll it up in front. Well, then he banks it. I didn't see him call it. But if that's what he was shooting, hell of a shot. Apparently he did call it. I just didn't see it. What a shot. And Jim takes a 3-2 lead with a spectacular shot on the 9. Have a nice day at work there, Thomas. Come back and watch this match later, or any of the other ones. You are watching Bad Boys TV. Coming to you live from the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino in Tulsa, Oklahoma. This is the Black Gold 2018 8-Ball Championships. Man, neither one of these guys can get a ball to go on the break. This rack is brought to you by Jam Up Apparel. If you don't play Jam Up, you should wear Jam Up. Very nice clothing line they have. Some great designs. Comfortable. Made by pool players. Well, he didn't get the breakout he wanted there, and the 8-ball is in a trap. And the cue ball's about to be hidden. Yes, it is. What's you gonna do, Steve? He might be able to catch the edge of that 9. Well, he doesn't even mess around. He just gets up there and fires. Got a rail. Don't forget to hit that like button. That keeps our sponsors happy and allows us to continue bringing you the free streams. And free is a very good price. All the solids are in the open now. The trick is what to do with the 8-ball. What the heebie-jeebie? Well, didn't see that coming. I did not see that coming. Yep, amateur pool's a lot more exciting because you have no clue what's about to happen. Pro pool, you know. You pretty much know the patterns. You know where the cue ball's going after they hit the ball. But with amateur pool, it's new and exciting every single time. And now the 8-ball's got an opening. I think he's in good shape here. Shoot the 6. Go forward. Yep. Now you got the 2. You can do it 2 different ways. He can hold the cue ball up, shoot the 7 in the lower left, or he could just bounce all the way across. He chose to hold it up. Now I think the 8 will go in the left side. It's just got to not be hooked by the 13. Or he could roll forward and shoot the 8 in the upper right hand corner. If he's got the angle, he can slide over and shoot it in the right side. Looks like he's going to draw back for a side pocket shot, and I really don't know if he pulled back enough. He really didn't pull it back at all. Cross side. Little too wide. Just a hair. Went right off the point. Steve banked that one in. Uh-oh. Well, it's an interesting pattern. Got a real good shot at making it 3-3. Eked it in there. If Jim can make this, that puts him on the hill.
Figured out?
I think he just changed his mind to a bank. Well, that puts Jim on the hill, and I do believe he has the break. Kind of had a feeling he was going to bank that, because originally he was looking at the lower right corner, but he never came down here to look and see what the angle was. 4-2, and that's the first time I think they made a ball and break, and he's made a couple. Table's pretty wide open. Appears he has made one of each. He's gonna shoot the stripes. Everything out in the open, and he leaves himself a tough shot. Shouldn't be any problem getting out here. Just gotta hit the ball straight and let the cue ball roll into position. Tell if he's got the angle, but is it too much? He might slide down too far. No, he's good. Shoot and pull it back a little. Shoot the 7. No. A little tougher than it needs to be. Just don't get hooked. Hey, Steve gets the win. It's now 4-3. Steve's break. Mess down here with the stripes. Be interesting to see how Jim wants to deal with it. Well, you could shoot the 14, run the cube onto the 7, do it with some speed, and hopefully the 7 will come down here and break out a bunch of stuff. That's not exactly what happened. So the chat room says Jim doesn't think that far ahead. I didn't say it, they did. All I know is there's a big mess at the bottom of this table now. I say you break him out. He doesn't have a whole lot of options. You could shoot the 13, bring the cue ball over to the right rail. So you got an angle on the 15, but then you got to power the 15 in and power the cue ball into the cluster of stuff. That is just brutal. We're now hill. 4-4. Whoever wins this game wins the match. Jim had a good break the last game. He broke, made a couple balls. They were totally spread out. But he managed to hook himself. And yeah, just crazy. Now's the time to shoot the 13, go to the bottom rail, back up towards the 6. got the window now. Yep. Try to tell you. Even if you didn't, you know, you weren't going to have the window. Now you got to work way harder. Yeah, it's choppy because of their internet. Nothing I can do about it. They got, it's ridiculous. They got us hardlined in the internet here, but it just kicks off every once in a while for half a second. And then about 3 times a day it kicks us off for about a minute. Could get worse too. They're calling for freezing rain today, I think. Yeah, no, it's the internet here, guys. $100 million casino with $200 internet. It's mostly because their internet nowadays. All the slot machines and stuff run off the internet in the casinos. That's how they link all the machines together all over the country. So. Yeah, Jeremy, I got to get Jeremy our schedule. He'll be putting some stuff up. We'll be in Lincoln City in a couple weeks, but we are not streaming that event. But Railbirds, pretty good friends of ours, will be streaming that. So go to Railbirds and subscribe to their channel. That tournament's got 1,500 players. Let's see, what are the dates for that? That tournament starts. That's the 11th to the 18th of March. And then we will be be streaming live. Bad Boys TV will be live April 2nd to the 8th for the Texas State Championships. We get a little more rowdier there because we own the event, so nobody can tell me I can't do this or can't do that. Well, he's got to work. Shoot, this ball be going away from the... No. Actually, we may be streaming the Wisconsin State, which is March 20th to the 25th. I won't be there. Poor Kenny is going to have to run that event. And we'll probably have Gennaro and Brett commentating. Don't worry about it, bud. It's all good. This internet being so glitchy is driving me crazy. Oh yeah. Sure what he's gonna do here. He's gonna call across corner. Round and round they go. Well, in between matches, I'm going to try to see if Jeremy can do some tweaking to keep the glitching from happening. I doubt it, though, because it's definitely their internet. Well, Jim's in a tough spot. I don't know. Does the 13 go on the side by the between the 11 and the 8? Uh-oh. Well, Steve's got a shot to win the set. He'll be pretty happy about that because Jim's basically giving him 2 games by knocking the 8 in early. But a win is a win, and you take it when you can. Don't forget to hit that like button. Come on, glitchy ass. Nope. Alright, Jim. That's your chance. Uh-oh. A little funky on this one. Nice shot. Gonna be a little long, but that's alright. He's still at the table and he's shooting at the 8 ball. And there you go. Jimbo is the winner here. We got another match coming up in about 30 minutes. Hopefully we'll have this internet issue dealt with a little better. Thanks for tuning in and watching Bad Boys TV. See you guys back here in about 30 minutes.